till they're coming over down.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Nothing comes between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
Around the world is slowly dance, whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the hour hand turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Friday night when Geek is live with Facecam. What's up, Face? How you doing?
Time is shining, I'm down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break of dawn, rounding out. I'm on a mission, routing out whatever it is I gotta do, routing out.
First, too easy. Too easy. Congrats on being first. Let me in! Let me... There we go. Get out of here, loading screen. More like a loading me. I know, that was good. I know. Calm the applause, really.
Keep going.
We only really have another item left to complete our build.
What a day. Is that the
strange one. I never seen before one. Hungry? Want a treat-o? I has lots of treat-os.
How's the sound?
And
Can you hear the game
magics.
fine?
And junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
How often do you loot corpses?
Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, Circus is safe. Do not worry.
A
Yes.
lot of them smell to turn yourself up. Alright, I'll up my gain a little bit. Do I still sound good or a little gainy? See what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm probably not ever going to use them, but... Actually, what is Carlisle on?
Well, well.
Nah, I don't really have her throwing stuff very often. What were you asking me? Oh, just if it sounded better, or if it was gainy at all. Okay, so we're gonna need that hand.
Don't touch me.
Starring, you know what to do.
Time for discretion.
Get your shinies and treatos!
Silent is the grave.
Thanks, Starion.
I have such a headache. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Now put that severed hand in our traveler's chest, please. Oh, Chap has some classy music here. Yeah, the music here is pretty good.
Very well.
What up, Lucretius?
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris!
Alright, team impression of your choice. Can I make you posh? You can make me do a quick impression of if I was posh.
Step it up.
And something to say in like a posh voice. Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd
Classic.
invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
Now you need to redeem that line with the impression redemption if you wanted me to do a redemption, like do an impression with it.
Oh, make love to the ass.
Also, they ate a cup of biscuits? Who the fuck makes a cup of biscuits?
I don't like the kitty. He looks scary.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you gave me a line to do and you redeemed it, I would do it.
Don't get too
That's what I
close.
meant. I'm sorry if I
Clumsy here might decide
misspoke.
you look tasty.
Oh boy, Dribbles the clown.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why?
Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Whoa-hey!
Good puns. Because clowns aren't enough of a horror already.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
I'll simply
He got
watch.
the stuffing kicked out of him. Way!
Whoa-hey!
Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go.
So watch, see. Just 10 minutes and 60, so
if
it's
you
like 8 hours, I
insist.
can't redeem it. Oh, rip.
How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer.
Give me a
with
second. I'll
nerves
give
of
you it on the
steel
house
and
just
the
because I
heart
misspoke.
of a lion.
After the cutscene, though.
Will it be? Who?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Me? It's through the clown with my patrons. I'll just approach the stage. I'll just go up.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart.
Sure, I'm enjoying the show. Are you in more of a shed, though? What do you mean in a shed? I'm in a house. Oh, you're talking about this little area? This is a stage.
I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique.
Like, to imagine you're in a shed, IRL.
What makes you
know, that's fair.
special?
I made an arrangement with an entity of a noble age, form, and power.
No, 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 no. I don't care about your special friends. I'm talking about you. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Well, I don't appreciate that.
Very well. Praise the
Just
Absolute.
vegan shed. Blood got jumped. For real. What's up, Max? Okay, I'll do the line now. What was that?
Punchline.
Yeah, I'll turn off the Among Us.
Is this part of the show?
No problem. I ate a cup of good old biscuits and tea around 12 past noon today. Was that posh? Did I do it right? Around noon today. It was almost posh. Well, hey, almost is what gets us. That's what gets us far.
Now this is my happy place.
Alright, see you in a second, Axe. You need to be in a shed to be posh? I think that's the opposite of posh. I can probably do this without rage. Oh, I don't have my Patch of the Blade on right now, do I? Oh, I'm such a fool. Get the hell out of here, Dribbles. Means I want a shed stream. A dono goal for a shed stream? Well, I'd have to buy a shed. So that'd be a pretty lofty dono goal. You don't have a shed? No, I don't. The Velociraptor be on your side, why not? Firstly, I didn't know you could. Secondly, I just didn't.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Always knew I'd die at a circus.
Time to deal some punishment.
Oh, wait, no, wait, I don't have a shed. Oh, which is it? Who the fuck just died? Shadow Whiskers? No, that's not Shadow Whiskers. Is that just a random dude in the crowd? Not Quentin! No! Anyone but Quentin. Nah, he looked old as fuck. Never mind, I don't care about that dude. Fuck Quentin. All my homies hate Quentin. Okay, fuck it, I'm raging. Oh, the fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna bite you this time. Yeah, that's right. Wasn't Dribbles. True. Bro wasn't the real clown. Except he was a real clown. Thinking he could beat me up. Talking about praise the absolute. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Yeah, I make dinosaurs go prone. I'm gonna Spirit Guardians. I'll get my free healing word out. Okay, did that do anything? Nope. Ah, this bitch.
There's blood in here. Never a dull moment.
Oh yeah, I also learned haste. So I can just naturally do a shit ton of Eldritch Blasts now. With haste plus quicken spell. Ever give an opinion on gaming? Oh, on the vanilla Minecraft? I am not much of a vanilla Minecraft gamer. The only way that I can get myself into playing Minecraft is if I add Pokemon into it. That's literally the one way I've been able to ever convince myself to consistently get into it.
Let's do this. A doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
I would do something modded. Again, like the one mod that keeps my attention is like Pixelmon or Cobblemon.
What's hiding here?
Or from the Tribunal. When we see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold, bloody murder you've left in your tracks needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favor. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but most importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of a lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the Tribunal will be watching. Well, bro fumbled that bag.
I need a quick word.
This only chills my bones.
You fight good. doppelganger. Not so good.
Thanks for telling me so, Curtin.
Another step forward.
Ma'am, your clown is dead.
Coming to this plane was a mistake. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright
I can hold my phone.
rude.
Yeah, I need to do that. You just lost the star of your show. Aren't you bothered?
When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
I'll look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And
Already found his
remember,
hand.
I look after those.
Legion
who make
Aim,
me
Gyarados, and Dragonite combo. That spelling of Gyarados is atrocious, but that's true. It's a Dragonite mixed with a Gyarados. Came up with the name in like 5th grade. And kept it. Because it was fire. Look at this hand over here. It's like the bitch from Adam's Family. Oh, there's 2 of them. Itchy and Scratchy. That's like the show in The Simpsons.
Get your shinies and Fritos!
Watch your back. Should be easy.
Kill Scratchy? Why the fuck would I kill Scratchy? I don't have any reason to. I'm just going to Schlib now. Good night, Phase. Have some good rest.
Watch the shadows.
Oh yeah, Soulbind Sword.
Every sale, Papa
I need to get the Duelist Prerogative.
Always
3
room for
biscuits. I like biscuits. I have a kitten named Biscuit. Crazy, I know.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all.
You say Schleb properly before I leave? Schleb. What level are you? 9? I think 10. Yeah, 6 Sorcerer, 4 Warlock. I think I'm gonna go 8 and 4 so that I can... Well, with Pact of the Blade, do you get multi-attack? Like, I'm not multi-attack, but do you get, like, an extra attack? Because I don't know if I want to go 5 levels Warlock and then, 7 levels Sorcerer. You do? That could be huge if I'm more in close combat. But I also could just go another level in Sorcerer and just go crazy with the feat. Yeah, like, I could get the Defensive Duelist feat if I just go 8 in Sorcerer. Or I could get extra attack. I just don't know which one's more worth, since I use Elder's Blast more than my sword anyway. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Lae'zel from camp and then talk to Voss. Just before we get too far in the story and miss out on that. For reasons I will not spoil. Oh, we have a conversation with Will.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another.
I
trying
charge
to
you
play
if my
back, you
mind
spam
were not
Misty Steps to
consumed
get
by
away.
the sight of Orpheus within
Yeah,
his domed
I mean, it's
prison.
not like I use my spell slots for
Prince of
anything
the
other than
Cock
making
lives,
sorcery points
but
to
make
use more
no
Eldritch Blast.
mistake, I can see the change in you. Feel the parasite worming its way through you even further.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm super
You have
powerful.
invited
It
your
doesn't
own
matter.
misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
Go suck a wiener. Oh yeah, I discovered I'm a ball spawn, by the way. Lord of Murder's blood flows through me. Yeah, all that jazz.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty.
Yeah, I am
yes,
Death, destroyer
and
of worlds.
altogether unpredictable and intractable.
Well, I am become
One day,
Death. There we
perhaps
go.
Soon, Baal will demand your fealty.
Get Slayer
You'll
form?
either
No.
muster the strength to defy
I
him,
actually passed
or
the
you
checks
will
to not
succumb.
kill Shadowheart.
I know how I choose.
Since apparently the party member that you kill if you don't kill Isabel, if you romanced somebody, like if you did any steps towards romancing anybody, it automatically goes to that person. I don't need Slayer form. I'm not making my build around Slayer form, so... Think the egg is doing well?
The air grows ever warmer. The hum
Like,
of
the whole
life
point of this
within it
playthrough is I'm supposed to be a good boy.
It may yet hatch, though not soon by
Bajillion
my
HP
estimation.
if you get in a bad spot.
Give it to
Yeah,
me.
but I don't need it.
Perhaps it will fare better
The game's
under
not
my
that
care.
hard. You're getting attached. Should I start calling you Mommy Lizelle?
Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for this unhatched whelp. After we free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies.
Lost another honor mode around the Ketheric fight. I feel like the move for the Ketheric fight is just Hunger of Hadar strat. Because, like, if you actually do damage to him, he counterattacks, and it's crazy. Take the egg.
Thank you. I know it is a mere egg. It may never hatch.
I think
If
this
it
is
does,
actually
it
an
might
interesting
beget a
plotline for
failure.
this. I didn't even think about
But it
this.
might also beget a fighter. And I intend to
Like, what
give
if
it the
Lae'zel
chance.
raises the egg? Ketheric himself isn't the part that worries me. Is it all the Necromites, or the Mind Flayer?
I need a moment for the two of us.
Oh yeah, Avatar of Murkle. Well, that's what I was talking about
Men,
with the
women,
Hunger of Hadar,
children,
because he
all barred from
counterattacks
entry.
if
A
you
damn
actually
travesty.
attack him.
A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
What a shame. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course.
Necromites
Step
too many.
one,
Spirit Guardians, man.
create an army
Spirit
and
Guardians gets a
order
good
it to
amount of them
march on the
gone.
city. Step 2, shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3, bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm born from the Lord of Murder. I'm a ball spawn.
Hells. It explains so
I love
much.
just casually saying it.
Listen
It's so
to me.
funny.
I knew another like you, Gorion's ward, one of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
It's actually really sweet how much Will believes in me. I like that. But poggers. Also, if you get a non-tiefling Will, you can just walk in the city. That's cool, but you have to kill Karlach for that, and I don't like that. Hudson, what's up, big guy?
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceramorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it.
Hey, what can I say? Being partial illicit works. It's cool.
But I truly hope this
Only
is not
partial,
something we
though.
come to
I'm not
regret.
going full tentacle. I understand my affliction, by the way. I'm Ballspawn, the Lord of Murder compels me.
You are a mortal child of Baal. Be careful with whom you share that fact. I hear many of your
No
kind have
hentai
met
out of me.
premature
Yes,
ends.
sir. Yes, sir. How am I holding up, by the way?
Given the circumstances,
Yeah. You already
You're
said that
fair.
last time. Karlag, how we doing? I'm just catching up with everybody at camp real quick.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Wait, what happened? Did something crazy happen? I wasn't... Okay. I discovered I'm Ballspawn, by the way. Child of the god of murder, you know, all that.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same.
Thanks for the lurk,
You
Axe.
are so
Get some good
much
rest.
more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend. And you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
See, I like Karlach. Karlach's so cool.
Are you? Well, you have a rather vacant, tadpole finally ate my brain look about you.
I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
You're the boss. Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see this city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
And what are you hoping to find there again?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. We'd like to know what they've done with it.
Alright, well, how are you faring without your Harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by
What's up, my
numbers, we're
friend?
free to
Hey,
act
what's up,
rather
Manas?
than
How you doing?
react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
I'd like to hear about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Alright, I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
Is it true you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as
Doing
that
just
was,
fine, how are you?
he
I'm
had
doing
no elder
good, thank
brain
you for
a
asking.
lapdog then. Help
I think I
won't
already
come
asked
from
this.
the history.
Yeah.
Have I fulfilled my role as your
Please,
wise
you're only
and
one of those
wizened
things.
elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Alright. Gale, my buddy, I'm gonna share something with you.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me.
Oh, don't you feel special?
She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Why doesn't Elminster take on the Absolute? Or Mystra herself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Yeah, sure. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
So at that moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell, Mistril was reborn as Mystra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mystra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
I know the truth about myself at last, by the way. I'm Ballspawn.
A Ballspawn?
A Ballspawn.
Gosh.
He said
I know what it
gosh.
is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. I should be careful.
Fair.
Very.
Baal is
very
not a
careful.
god you'd want to be close to. What up, Minthara?
Murder, oppression, conspiracies. This city has its charms, after all.
Speaking of murder, by the way, it is an impressive place.
My mother visited during one of her grand tours of the surface world. She claimed the streets were almost as varied and full of danger as those in Duthclimb. Huh. I never believed her until now.
You know, there's a darkness within me. I've learned its origin.
Tell me, or show me. My mind is open to you.
Go ahead.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful imagination, Minthara's mind buckles, snaps, and then burns hot. She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Elghor, Doktak, Slayer. There are many names for you, and all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite.
And so are you.
I know. We must find the Temple of Baal, slaughter Orin, and claim your inheritance.
Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. I expect it will live up to its legend.
I'm curious about Menza Baranza. Tell me about your home.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
What was your life like there?
I am a daughter of Menza Baranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Kuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast.
Wow.
I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself. And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
She's still alive.
I expect so. If the world were to end, I think my mother would survive to rule over the ruins.
Little wonder you find it hard to make friends if your own mother tried to kill you.
She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted. Literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
You must be glad that Ketheric is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him.
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A truce of
Menza
Menza Baranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I was not even...
Yep,
And whoever sent them,
all
it took was a simple act of necromancy, and it is never safe. But in the Ketheric expected us, expected me.
Pride can be a
I
great
reckon
weakness.
It was weird. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table,
She
a
sounds
dagger
delightful.
in each. Few things frighten Ketheric.
Yeah,
then she
yeah, I
placed
already
the
heard all
tadpole
this.
in my eye. Herself.
Nobody deserves what you
I
want.
deserve. Then
Blah, 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 blah.
soon there will be vengeance. Then
Doesn't
speak.
matter. Actually, never
Very
mind.
well.
Look at these two over here. Ratch and the owlbear cub. What up, Shart?
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
Glad to be back, I take it.
I suppose I am. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us.
You mentioned that Shar followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
It tells me to talk to Jaheira again.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
You traveled with a child of Baal in times past, did you not?
I did, though I don't often speak of it. So many seem to think they know the whole story already. I find it a pity to correct them. We can speak of old battles later. Our plate is piled high with catastrophes enough for the present, huh?
It's fair. You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would.
Yep,
Then,
I already heard this.
Who am I speaking to? And if it wriggles free...
Alright, Lizelle? Oh wait, Astari. What have you got to say?
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
I had a vision. Oh, don't be alarmed, but I've divined with near certainty that Lord Baal is my father.
I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells. A Baalspawn. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
The pit. Definitely the pit.
You know, though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Baalspawn first arose. I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
Alright, Lizelle. Where are you at again? Over here. Get in my party. Take over for Astarion.
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't... Make space, and my might is
Take
ready
Astarion's
for
place.
battle.
And honestly, I'll take Jaheira with me too, I think. I'll have Jaheira replace Karlak.
Well, are we ready for the road?
Join me.
Flattered as I am.
Take Karlak's place.
At your...
Let's check a foe. I like that. I'll go for that. Alright, I'm gonna go ability score improvement. I'm gonna up my strength. I'll do trip attack and menacing attack. Oh, I get to bring her up from all the way from level 1. I'll do Circle of the Land for her, because I'm going to have Halsin be the Circle of the Moon or whatever. My phone vibrate. Don't know what it was though. Who knows? Old person and Spike Grove, those are handy. Mirror Image and Misty Step. I'll do whole person inspired growth. One piece, Storm Call Lightning. I'll go Sleet Storm and Call Lightning. Your minor elemental. Yeah, I'll do those. Wall of Fire is really handy. Yeah, let's keep that. I'll just throw in Dual Wielder. Well, I could just up her Wisdom. I think I'm just gonna up her Wisdom. Ooh, Insect Plague and Cloud Kill. I think we do those two. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, let me go back to the circus. What was that? West.
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
I do. Someone close to me, actually.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
What do you say, Shadowheart?
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Fair.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Good company and an even better vintage.
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Oh, being discreet.
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, But now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
She doesn't know who she is or where she belongs.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Look at it.
Oh,
Come
okay.
crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. You waste time soft-soothing these flesh bags for the knife. I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. We need to stay alert all the same.
I was not expecting that. I'm glad I went back to the circus to get that scene.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Mother'll kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to tease their refuge. Oh, we fixed on some.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people. It won't help us, at least.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
That's tough. What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Lame.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the nerve.
Look, investigator.
Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Is it, though?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
I know how annoying planar beings can be, especially ones from Celestia.
Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into the murder for you.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Well, where can I find the investigator?
Charessa's Caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
I best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Damn, she's a crazy ventriloquist.
Let's see what this does.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Where are the bodies?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
How did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Well, what's up, Father Lorgan?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
And how did you die?
A poisoned blade. Paralysis.
And where were you attacked?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
What were you doing when you died? Well, actually, why did he kill you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
That's fair. What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Thank you, Father Lorgan. Guess it can't hurt to... Whoa. Why'd they say they put Burglar? Okay, well, I guess I won't need... Oh, well, actually, right here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
And who killed you?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
And where did you die?
Tunnels. Beneath. Temple. Hidden from sight.
And how do I find these tunnels?
Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me.
Were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan helping me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Thank you, Brilgor. Let's put you back.
There is work to do.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Don't waste a step.
A dwarf dressed in red, huh? Oh God, so many ladders.
Go.
Let's head to the basement. Find those tunnels Brilgor spoke of.
Anything of use?
A lot of rotten food down here.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
What do I need to get Dance Macabre? Okay. So that's what I do. I see. Give me some of that. So this is lobotomized. I lobotomized him in this run? Bro, what the fuck? It's actually so saddening.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411
Here
DR,
lies Flintster
died
Sunseeker,
1485
born
DR.
1400
Sister Shira
died
Clydwin,
1456
1456
DR.
died 1491 DR, died 1486 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Can I talk to him, please? Oh. Okay.
Honored Shira, Her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania, and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched.
I do have experience
You
with
feel
curses.
your wisdom begin to drain.
Alright, Parasite. Okay, that was wild.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Oh, huge.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he always was good for a laugh.
How the hell? I investigate this crime scene. Definitely not the candles. Oh. Beautiful.
With a flick of the wrist.
Oh, lovely. Please, one of these has got to open it. I don't want to go to camp and get a Starian just for this. How many nat ones have I rolled? Crying. Okay, fuck it. I'm getting a star in. This is... That is some bullshit, dude. Starian.
Just thought of something.
Get over here, buddy.
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced or because this group is full of weirdos.
Oh, so I don't know if we have a galley full of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer. Okay. Sorry, I accidentally skipped that dialogue, thinking that I already heard it. Please, I will leave.
Well, in that case. Trust no one. Simple.
Thank you.
All is ash and meat.
All that for an elixir of lightning resistance.
Don't mind if I do.
Walk in death.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh boy.
A better position.
Yeah, bitch missed. Love it.
You still have time to surrender.
I go hunting.
Let's end this.
You can get fucked. Honestly, it was not worth it for just Thunderwave, but that's okay. God, these Eldritch Blasts are so good.
No better moment.
Concentrate.
This will do nicely.
Call and I answer.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Huh, I'll take that. What's that?
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? A colourful torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles. Moving ahead. What's inside?
Gonna send those to camp. I don't even know where they are. That's okay. Gonna see what that is. Okay, so that's an exit. Looks like there's a good bit to this cave. Oh, there's even more.
Looks like Father Logan's help wasn't quite enough.
Let's see. Looks empty.
You know, it's real sweet of you to have just run in right after me, Jaheira, but I don't think you needed to do that.
What path lies before me?
That was also not worth the cloud kill.
Seems simple enough. Something good here, I hope.
I don't remember any of this area.
Somebody there. Friend or foe. Guildsman or stone bastard. Doesn't matter much.
Open up.
Oh, come to finish the job.
Who are you?
An idiot. That's who. I started a fight I couldn't bloody win. Ah, by the gods, it hurts. Help me, please.
What do you want me to do?
Finish this. I can't stand the pain any longer. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
Sure, I mean, he said so. He said for me to.
What are you doing? Stop! No! Ah! Ah! Stop it! That tickles.
Wait, what?
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Even with your head neat tumbled, you tickle and torture so brutishly. A blunt and tasteless slaughter. Oh, do not worry, slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Nature's servant awaits.
Up you get.
No rest, be you wicked or wise.
There's no time to waste.
Take your
Decapitated. But still warm.
Off we go then.
On my way. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Can't we all just get along? Must we really fight?
Are you serious?
pacifist in Baldur's Gate? Ha! Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
Oh, so I'm fighting everybody? More XP, I guess. Get shit on.
The guild owns this city.
Stop attacking me, assholes. Yeah, fuck you.
This is good. You're mine.
On the hunt.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
For the Stone Lord.
Bruh.
Torment!
Get fucked.
Got to focus.
Get shit on. The 2 damage is crazy. Fucking despise the ice on the floor. That was actually so infuriating. Should have multi-attacked, but that's okay.
And all will be well.
Hope this ends well.
Get fucked.
Ready.
Take you.
War is an old woman's game.
Torment.
Nice. Dude, this elemental's going crazy.
Shall we dance?
They are so rude to Astarion.
Red in tooth and claw.
Please.
Oh. Mr. Mars personally requested that you see off any visitors.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's in here?
Oh yeah, we should probably revive Astarion.
A long way to go still.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That nearly ended me.
Let's get going.
Well, hello. Still in control. Just.
What's hiding here?
Kind of a cool dagger.
So Baal's chosen. Orin is testing you. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion.
Oh,
More
my bad.
shapeshifter mind games,
Talking
I
about Orin.
suppose.
She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government. aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Maybe I need more pockets. These boots have seen everything.
What's up here? I think this simply just brings me back to Rivington. Fair, but what about down here, though? So there might be more to explore this way. More that I haven't yet seen, at least. Oh, that's always nice. Seeing everybody fail a survival check. Like that, though.
Something good here, I hope. That might be worth a look.
Another survival check.
Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Sounds like the battle's over then.
For now. But I can't let you pass. We might have repelled an advance party, but they'll strike again.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
Sit foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's down this way. Honestly, I just want to keep exploring. Fill out the map, because I hate when there's dark spots on the map. It drives me nuts. Okay, I think that's all that's there. Yeah, let's go back to the open hand temple. And then I guess it's onwards to Sorcerer after we get Lae'zel back.
This whole situation stinks. Danzo, isn't it guild robbers are usually for myself and the kids? They take your gold, but they leave your ribs do the same.
Well, I don't want to do it.
How goes the search?
Here's the murder weapon. It was in some secret tunnels under the temple.
That's it? Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Onwards to Sorcerer to try to convince them. After we get Lae'zel. Lae'zel. Over this way, right? Yeah.
Orin, Skra, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
Join me.
Full up. Dismiss someone
take a star in his
ready
place.
for battle.
Exactly this.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you on all fours and...
I won't let any curse.
Open your mind to new sensations.
Sorry. Be real careful.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
How about the shape-shifting assassins under the temple? That good enough?
No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it.
Why isn't proof?
Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
I spoke to both corpses. They were killed by a dwarf dressed in red.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague
I spoke with their corpses.
I want something compelling, hard,
Bro,
tangible
are you
evidence, and
dumb?
nothing less.
Oh, I forgot my ears. Whoopsies, I forgot. A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan.
No, it absolutely does, you
That's what you
dumbass.
need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
Fuck you.
I wonder what's past this.
I am not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
What's up? How are y'all doing? Holy guacamole! Where your clothes at?
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Hey, what's up?
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
This looks personal. I should leave.
By all means, get...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Oh, how fun.
Orders.
moving. On the move.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
That thing could have killed you, and you're musing on its beauty.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
I'm not one to judge, but desiring an extra planar being like that is peculiar.
No desire is peculiar. It is instinct. And instinct never lies. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
What do you mean?
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
I'm curious what happens. Everything's gonna be censored anyway, so.
You see only darkness.
I mean, yeah, she just said it closed my
shines through
eyes,
it,
so.
warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Contented.
You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full. Your mind rested. Your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Okay, I guess.
Moving in. Here goes nothing.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting the whistle. There's dancing, dinner,
Bet I can crack that
Pleasure
open.
isn't just physical.
two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
Raphael.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush
Some Raphael
now,
music.
boss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with the click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfect. Sounds too good to be true.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
And what are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
What exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky. Like
How's it going, buddy? It's going good. How are you doing?
The screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition.
That's good to hear.
He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much
Have a new idea? What's the idea?
The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew that the folly of mortals could be the triumph
that could be a good idea,
devils,
actually.
and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme.
Although I will be ending soon because I have stuff to do early in the morning. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Carsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Struck a nerve, huh? If you don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure.
And I don't
And
have
these
my hair on. My headset on, my hair's drying.
So
Oh, I said
accidentally.
you'd have to send them really soon because I'm gonna be ending really soon because I have things to do in the morning that I gotta wake up for. Must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. but it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I'll agree to the deal.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
All right.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Does it matter? I turned down the offer.
You did? Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
always at your side.
Soldier.
We're heading
You're
out.
up for it, but your party's
Your Take Jigger's companion place.
is otherwise engaged. You'll need to dismiss. Bye-bye.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
What's on your mind? Looks like your troops all trooped up. Excellent. Let's...
Alright, now Starium, where's he at? I forget. Right
Time
here.
for a chat.
I don't... Then again, it's not my name on the page.
Oh, there we
so
go.
what should I
Always
care?
offering to miss up quick to sign with the devil. Yeah. Need you in my party.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Lae'zel will leave.
Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
Queen Vlaakith. Skvar!
You are a Sorlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for
Okay. Start the conversation, please. Okay, it's bugged. Up to see it. Hopefully reloading will fix it. Oh. There we go. Hero's crown, especially for a bloody hammer. Don't worry. I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Your own regent is terrorizing. You have good reason to hate her. Actually, hold on. I'll just do this. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Marstilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
What next?
We hammer Orpheus free from his chains at our first chance. Orpheus Tavki Nazin.
Vlaakith promised to make you Bard to Vlaakith. What does that mean?
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bard to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
taste.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
And who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
How so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thank you for sharing that.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware.
Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her.
Undying or not, she was very loud.
Ask it.
I've already asked her all 3 of those. Oh, Scratch has got something.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Give that here, buddy.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright, Dank, I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch the TikToks. That's when I think I sent a few. Yeah, you sent a good number. Alright. It's kind of fire. Oh. Uh-huh. Maybe a challenge for once. Bro, I bet it's yummy. Bro, it's pissing. Damn, that bitch dehydrated. Yummy. I love dehydrated piss. So is that soda or is it like... I don't know. In my head, for some reason, I assumed it was Monster. Oh my god. Bro's angry. Damn, fuck this guy. Why is he playing my game? Get the fuck out of my lobby, bro. Get the fuck out. Bro is a professional gatekeeper, bro. Oh yeah, you wanna play? Name 3 games. Name 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's Porkchop's voice. No, damn. Gotta keep the bakery open somehow. Gotta feed the family. It's an honest day's work. Damn, bro. I agree. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll give them a 8.5 out of 10. Not bad, not bad. I'll rate this person. They're doing a subathon. Thinking about the best For You page, it's a pretty solid For You page. They're playing Fallout New Vegas, though, so that's cool. No, never mind. They don't allow me to raid it this time, so I'm going to raid somebody else. Guess I'll raid the person I raided yesterday. They're cool. I joined in the first ending from Jujutsu Kaisen's playing. Lost in Paradise. It's a banger. They're playing Lies of P, by the way. Very good game. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. Lost in Paradise is a banger. Banger ending. That was so good. Alright, see y'all later. Bye-bye.